My name is Shifra Kemgisha. I am in primary 6 here at Medina Education Center. I am going to present to you a masterpiece of a poem entitled Echoes of Reality. Echoes of Reality. I am growing up in a society where salt is a remedy to every wound, where sitting next to a man is considered lust, and talking back to an elder is deemed impolite. Being quiet means you are dumb. I am growing up in a society where you have to get drunk to prove you are enjoying life, where everyone is a judge and those tongue-tied are considered absurd. I am growing up in a society where your friends are your enemies and your enemies are your friends, where they poison your food and ask you if it tastes good. I am growing up in a society paraded with false reality, tragedy. Every day is an action comedy. Family is anxiety. Sexuality means opportunity. I am growing up in a society where social media is one of the oppressors and comfort is found in strangers. Society expects you to heal where half the population is traumatized. I'm growing up in a community where you have to die to feel alive, and your life is as valuable as what you can bring on the table. I am growing up in a place where laughter hides the cries, where truths are wrapped in pretty lies, where dreams are often left to rust, and trust is just a fragile dust. I am growing up in a land. I'm growing up in a land where masks are worn with pride, where hearts are heavy, bound and tied, where hopes are dimmed by shadows cast, the futures mirror the troubled past. I'm growing up in a world where love is a fleeting ghost, where those who need fear are the most, where silence screams and whisper roll, and every open door is a sign of war. I'm growing up in a society, bruised and scarred, where living whole is living hard, yet through the chaos voices rise, where I search the truth beneath the lies. I'm living in a generation where people hate the color of their skins, where people hate the size of their nose, where people hate their natural hair, where people hate their ancestral names. I am living in a place where speaking your cultural language is deemed an embarrassment, and those who speak English think they bring pride to their community. I am growing up in a community where families are not worried of sleeping hungry as long as their smartphones are loaded with data, where partners have respect to one another's phone to keep their marriages and relationships longer. I am growing up, but now I see the strength in you strengthens me to break these chains, to mend and heal, to live a life. Thanks for listening.